I need to say I'm sorry. I voted for him. I thought he was going to help folks like me. I really did. Now my SNAP's gone, my Medicaid's gone. They cut off my heat and help last week. I don't know how I'm supposed to buy groceries next month to keep the lights on.
Damn!
Accountability is taking responsibility for one's actions, and that is what I'm doing.
In 2 weeks, I'm done. You want to talk about regretting your vote?
I never thought I'd say that, but I regret my vote. I voted for Trump.
I voted for Trump, and I regret it now.
I, as a Hispanic, I voted for Donald J. Trump. Dude, I regret it so much, man.
I'm regretting voting for Donald Trump.
Who voted for Donald Trump and now I regret it.
A lot of people who were like me voted for Trump and have to account for that.
I regret voting for Trump.
So deeply regret my vote for Donald Trump.
I regret voting for Trump.
I was a dumbass, voted for Trump. It was the worst decision I ever made.
I've seen the light, and I got out of MAGA. A lot of us there have seen the light. We have deep regrets.
I feel guilty because I voted for Trump twice. I feel very guilty because I feel responsible. That's why he's still running.
I was with Trump for 9 straight years. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in Trump right now.
It's time to man up, MAGA. I'll tell you why. Back in 2016, I voted for Trump. It didn't take me long to figure out that I had made the wrong choice. I had to admit that I was wrong. All right? That was before all this. That was before gas prices started rising 10 cents a day. That was before the files. That's a big one. That was before tariffs, and that was before groceries being the highest they've ever been in the history of the world. I do admit I was wrong. It's time for you guys to man up and admit the same. The sooner you do it, the easier this will be on you. Okay? It's time for healing now. It's time to admit you made a mistake. We all do it. We're all human. You can fix this. There's still time.
So now I've actually upgraded from losing my family on Christmas to now losing some of my friends because they have gone so far off the deep left end that now they're convinced that anyone who voted for Trump is like a fascist, everything else they call us, and they don't even want me around, like, in the friend group. I just want to preface this by saying we don't talk politics in my friend groups. We don't do anything like that. We barely discuss, like, our opposing ideals at all. Yet they cut me off literally just because of a vote. Something I did that took 5 minutes to do. Something, apparently, that's now ruined my whole life. I've lost my family and I've lost my friends. They've split up people and divide us, and I'm tired of it.
Hey everyone, I'm sure you saw that video, those clips, and you were probably just laughing because that's the same thing that happened to me. When I saw it myself, I was really laughing so hard because because somebody said we should not believe MAGA voters when they come out to apologize, that we shouldn't believe them, but I feel like, oh, let's just give them a second chance. So those are Florida MAGA voters who came out apologizing for voting for Trump. So according to them, what they voted for is not actually what they are getting. Yes, they say it's not what they are getting. So why should they keep holding on to something that they are not seeing changes? They say they voted for low prices. Donald Trump is increasing prices. They voted for the country to be better, but the country is getting worse. So that's why they came out to say, oh, they are deeply sorry for not seeing it before time. Kamala Harris actually said this, but a lot of people didn't believe her. Yeah, Kamala Harris said this. A lot of people did not believe when she actually said so. All right, but right now they are regretting. So these are Florida MAGA voters coming out to apologize. Okay, let us keep watching. I will bring you some clips and you continue watching what they have to say. Let's watch.
I voted for Trump and I'm sorry. And I didn't use critical thinking skills, okay? I didn't read Project 2025. I have a disabled child. I'm a single mom of 3. I believed what he said in his campaigns and I fucked up. There was a problem in my judgment. I did not do my due diligence in my research, and I voted in a system that I had not enough awareness and knowledge of until shit started hitting the fan. So And then most of all, what we have are citizens of the United States, we the people, complaining that this administration needs to take accountability. We start by leading by example, okay? So if you come for me in the comments with hatred and resentment, because what you have is a resentment for the people that voted for this, that you're a part of the problem.
Your vote cost people's fucking lives.
I voted for Donald Trump, and that is something that I am not proud of.
Here's the thing about forgiveness. She voted for Trump. She says she's sorry. She now wants forgiveness. According to the Jewish faith, no one is owed forgiveness. You can ask for forgiveness all you want. No one has to forgive you. For forgiveness is earned. And even when it's earned, the person that you have harmed does not have to forgive you. And the choice that you made is literally killing people. You looked at all of the facts of the blatant racism, the blatant homophobia, the man who said that he was going to get rid of Medicaid and get rid of Medicare, get rid of SNAP, get rid of WIC, and you said, yep, I'm cool with all that. I don't think it's going to affect me. I'm going to vote for him anyway. You were fine with hatred. You were okay with that. The hatred wasn't hidden. It was right there, smack dab in front of your face. And you chose hatred on purpose.
Yeah, you've seen this kind of thing with a lot of people who were trying to essentially convert over, realizing their vote was wrong, especially if they voted many times over. And it's just one of those things that people need to understand. If they voted red and now they're trying to go blue, they need to understand that it's going to take a while before there's any sort of forgiveness, especially if you voted 3 times on 3 different occasions. That's a lot.
I want to say to every American that's having trouble with this, I am sorry I voted for him. I regret it with all my heart. I feel like I've enabled this monster to destroy democracy, destroy everything that is good in this country.
We've got a very crazy man driving the train, and he's going to kill this country.
And Anthony, are you voting a straight up and down Democratic ticket?
Not only there, I am actually for the very first time contributing across the board, across the country. And I've never, ever written a check or spent any money on anything political because I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
I've been a lifelong Republican since the day I turned 18. For the first time in my life, I'm going to vote a straight Democratic ticket. Is if they're connected to Donald Trump, they are not connected to me.
So you now are no longer a Republican?
I am not, no.
Because of Donald Trump?
Because of Donald Trump. It was no longer the party that I joined. It's morphed into something that's almost unrecognizable.
You were a lifelong Republican.
Right.
If somebody had told you, say 15 years ago, that you are preparing to vote a straight up and down Democratic ticket in the midterms, you would have said what to them?
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah.
So why are you now doing it?
To see Republicans not stand up to him, and the ones that do are just quitting.
I just think there's no values left anymore. There should be values. We have no values. He doesn't have any values. I thought he had values.
No, I'm definitely voting Democrat. I've been knocking on doors. I got a clipboard.
You're even canvassing.
I am canvassing for a Democrat
That's
in
how
Wyoming.
strongly you feel.
I believe hardly anything the president says, but I do believe he's a danger to this country and to our democracy. I'm going to fight every day. I just want to say that.
I mean, he's been a danger to every single aspect of this country for a while now. And so these people who have voted for him constantly are just, I don't know what you want to call them, right? You know, in this case, again, it's better for the entire cause to get things back on track. You know, people coming over, figuring things out a little bit late. It is better late than absolutely never, but still, you know, it's going to take a while for any sort of forgiveness.
Just listen to some of his biggest supporters, both then and now. Listen to what they have to say now.
I want to say, what is happening to the man that I supported, you supported?
And I will tell you right now, I do not recognize our president.
Look, I have not exactly found the correct words to communicate how I feel about President Donald Trump. I sort of ignore the topic of his existence altogether.
It just seems so insane based on what he ran on. I mean, this is why a lot of people feel betrayed, right?
You buried the Epstein files. There is no border wall. You didn't deliver on mass deportations. You cut corporate tax rates for the rich by cutting Medicaid again. No infrastructure bill, no middle class tax cuts. You got to refund the tariffs. And now we're in a regime change war with Iran. That's the breaking point. I'm out.
It's funny because they keep saying they don't recognize this man. This is not the president. Who else recognizes him exactly how he is? Who else is not surprised that any of this shit is happening? Who else wasn't really down to vote in a convicted felon as president? Who else has believed all the women, over 100, throughout the years? What pisses me off about these people is they will support and back and defend until he turns on you. But it's okay if he turns on everybody else and says the most disgusting things to women and admits to.
I don't know if all of these things they are actually saying, or these people coming out to lament. I don't know if the person they voted for is actually seeing these things. I don't know if he is actually seeing how people are crying and lamenting that this is not what we voted for. This is not what we voted for. So it's as if it's paying a deaf ears to what they are saying. What do I even expect? Even immigrants that voted for him, they deported them. Immigrants that voted for him, they deported them. So what am I even saying? Whether who is crying, who is lamenting, it's none of his business. Yes, it is none of his business. Anyway, lovely people, let's continue to watch. We'll come back for our commentary.
Hey, I voted for Donald Trump. And really starting to regret my vote, because this isn't what I voted for. I voted for a lot more people to go to jail. I voted for a lot more politicians to be stripped of their power and put in prison for the crimes that they've committed against humanity. I voted for the Epstein list to come out. The full list. The full fucking list of every politician, every bureaucrat that had anything to do with those minors.
You know, Democrats, you're right. I mean, with all the shit going on in the news today, with the stock market and the financial war with China, you're right. I'm really starting to regret my vote for Donald Trump. I'm really starting to regret it. Nah, that's exactly what we voted for. That's right, DJT. Keep doing your thing. Keep giving them hell. You got a large population that supports you in everything that you're doing. And most real Americans think you're doing a hell of a job, too. And yeah, it'll be tough a little bit, but anything is better than what we suffered the last 4 years under Biden and Harris. Anything. I mean, compared to that administration, we're living a dream. And I don't give a damn what liberals say. I don't regret my vote. Not 1 minute, not 1 millisecond do I regret voting for Donald Trump. So go run tell that, Charles Schumer, Jasmine Crocker shit, Maxine the Mummy Waters, AOC.
To all the people who voted for Donald Trump and are now regretting it and crying on the internet, stop crying. I don't want to see you cry. Get in the field and go do something. You're sitting here crying on the internet looking for community, but kids are scared for their lives. Elementary school kids, because they're scared that ICE is going to break into their school and take them away, humiliate them, and separate them from their families. So no, get up. Stop crying. You have the privilege. Go do something.
MAGA have been regretting their vote for Donald Trump, and there's nothing that brings me more joy than seeing these videos, because what the fuck did you think you were voting for?
I just want to say I'm sorry I voted for him, and I thought he was going to help folks like me. Now they done cut off my food stamps, my Medicaid, everything. I don't know how I'm going to eat or pay for my medicine.
I admit, I regret my vote for Donald Trump.
I regret my vote. I never thought I'd say that, but I regret my vote.
So crazy that we voted for Trump. We trust him with the words that he promised as Latinos. It is crazy that starting next week, multiple cities will be getting immigration. I hate that I voted for him.
Buenas noches.
How am I supposed to explain to my 3-year-old? That hurts.
I'm a Latina who voted for Trump, and I am so sorry.
My medication, it runs $20,000 a month without insurance. I make $800 a month. Oh, that will kill me. That would kill my friends. That would kill millions of people in this country if they lose their health care.
I regret my vote 110%.
I voted for Donald Trump. Really starting to regret my vote.
I will not be supporting him anymore.
So let me do get your opinion at the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Oh yes, I really want to hear what you have to say about this, because it is good when people realize their mistakes and they come out to say, oh, they are sorry. Okay, so it is always so good that we should forgive them. All right, we should forgive them, so that next time you yourself you do a mistake, another person, you should expect forgiveness, they will forgive you. So you can't say you will not forgive people when one day you ask for forgiveness. Okay, so learn to forgive now, so that in future, if you offend anyone or any group of persons, you should be able to ask for forgiveness, and by God's grace they will forgive you. All right, thank you so much, and please see you in my next video. Bye.